Hello stock car fans. Today I have with me Steve Bad Boy Rees, who has kindly agreed to be interviewed. I guess the first question is, why the fuck are you dressed like a gangster, and why have you become black?
Well, thanks for that shitty introduction, Beaks. First of all, I am not black. This is just a side effect of the cheap shale that I keep putting onto the track at Bellevue. As for my clothes, what the fuck has it got to do with you? This is the way I roll. I am down with the kids. I am bad to the bone.
Well, I am not so sure about that, Steve. As for being down with the kids, is that why you run that sweet stall when you are not making shitloads of money at your promotions?
No, Beaks. I run that stall so that I can connect with all of my brothers and bitches all over the country. I need to roll with the times. Word to yo mama.
Steve, just because you have been called a gangster in the past, it does not mean you have to pretend that you are one. Anyway, moving on, I bought some coconut mushrooms from your stall the other day and I ended up going on a totally mental 3-day trip, and I am still seeing monsters coming out of the walls. What the fuck do you put into your products?
Oh shit. I am sorry about that. The wife put the wrong stuff out at the last Coventry. We normally save it for when I go to raves with all of my posse.
Jesus H. Christ. Can you stop all of this gangster shit? Of all the people to interview, I fucking end up with you. My first choice was Nigel Bloody Hard-On, but he is doing a voiceover for the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying lap. Do you think we could just get on with the interview so I can push off home and wash your shitty shale dust from my skin?
Okay, Beats. Shall we make a start? Despite what you think of yourself, there are some folk that want your head on a stick, so do not get cheeky, as I know some pretty tasty homeboys.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so is there any truth that you plan to run stock cars again at Odsal Stadium?
Well, yes there is. But how did you find out about that? Oh, hang on, I suppose it was those idiots on Stuxnet again. They really fucked me off. But anyway, yes, I am going to run stock cars again at the mighty Odsal. Although it will not be until 2089 when I have saved up enough money to do it.
Well, who fucking brave? That sounds like a pipe dream. Do you know how many threads there is going to be on the forums until that meeting? And I bet you are not even going to release a booking list.
Well, of course I am not going to release one, Beaks. You really are a dickhead. Most of the drivers are not even born yet. Although I have got a booking from Jeff Nichols and Frankie Wayman Jr.
Okay, Steve. Well, thanks for clearing that up, I suppose. Well, the next question I would like to ask is, what do you think about the world final being held at Skegness? Lots of people online are saying that it is going to be rubbish, as the toilets always get blocked and the track is going to be too fast.
There you go again, talking about internet bloody forums. Fucking Stuxnet and all stocks are going to be the death of me.
Some people say that would not be a bad thing, Steve.
Yeah, very funny, Beaks. Anyway, current news is that people will be IQ tested before they are allowed to use the toilets in the stadium. I am afraid it looks like 99% of stock car fans will be shitting in the field across the road over the weekend. As for the track being too fast, we are going to adjust all of the traction control boxes so that the cars can only accelerate for 1 second at a time. That should sort the fuckers out.
Well, that sounds like a plan. But make sure they do not charge per shit and per sheet of bog roll, as there will be another bunch of threads on the fucking forums. Oh, and I think that traction control may be a thing of the past, as Tim Man has upgraded his Spectrum to a Commodore 64. Word is that you should not fuck with this man. I have also heard that he has got himself a blind, 3-legged Labrador that can sniff tire softener from 30 miles away, and a Ouija board that will tell him who is cheating. I am really impressed with him so far.
You are so full of shit, Beaks. One day your opinions will get you into trouble.
Well, maybe, Steve, but I have never really cared much about threats. In fact, I am so bloody tall only that guy who sells dodgy stock car t-shirts can actually reach to smack me in the mouth. Anyway, can we crack on with the interview as I am losing the will to live? Here is my final question. How do you think we can improve stock car racing?
Finally a decent fucking question. It is easy. Bring back barrels. Get the cars back on skinny tires. Remove those daft wings. They do not bloody work anyway, if you read the fucking forums, that is. I would bring back the old Bellevue, as we all know the current one is going to the dogs. I would get Mick's order to win every race just to piss off the Waynemans. I would also bring back the silver roof for what it really should be. But more importantly than anything, I would get all of the drivers eating my sweets, as they are delicious and very competitively priced. They are available at the following stadiums.
For fuck's sake. You just cannot help yourself. You want more advertising than Nigel fucking Hardon and the charity bloke on Stocksnet. I cannot be bothered anymore. I really wish I got hold of Sophie from Coventry Stadium. She is a lot prettier than you and actually gets the drivers to do as they are told.
Well, that is fine. But before I go, check me the fuck out. I learned these moves from some gangster kids from South Central Bellevue.
Lord have fucking mercy on us all.